Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, Agent Ranger Strong One. Yes, we're on a video. Hello! That's a fake laugh. That was a fake laugh. Okay, whatever. Enough of the randomness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we are we're not working, but we're going to be reacting with the working, I guess you could say. We're going to be reacting to Connorissupergoofy'S reaction to Magnet. So all of you already, what the heck? Oh, phew. Oh no, I did! Oh, BS! Why is it acting that way? That's stupid. So sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Joji just announced. Ooh, Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman doesn't think his voice is special, reveals his secret to staying young. Wow. That's cool. Alright, Connor, Super Goofy. And the reaction is Mac. So we're gonna be reacting to the song Reaction Magnet. This one so far out of the whole reactions of what Connor has done, I think this is like the poorest like reaction so far him. Um, you know, I will say it was kind of one thing I will say, and I'm gonna skip the part of when he does it, but as you can tell, it's a Rocket League, and he switched it over there, and I just wasn't pleased when he did that, but gotta credit Soap, so I'll let that slide. So, anyways, because he Soap helped me with doing the the interview. And I gotta give credit to Big Soap. Also, please check out Soap Records, as you can see with my red cursor. Soap Records is where you basically put your music. If you're an artist, a SoundCloud artist, Spotify artist, Apple Music artist, whatever you are, and you put your music out on any of the platforms, Soap, Big Soap, he usually tends to do streams, as you can see right over here. This guy right here, or this guy right here, the Big Soap. He will help you with you doing music. It might take time though. I want to forewarn you because he has like 3 jobs, and so he's a busy kind of guy, and sometimes he doesn't have like time to do stuff. So whatever. I mean, it's his life. I'm not interrupting it or forcing anybody. But if you're really interested, hit him up because he will help you with that. Let's get
Hello,
into it.
everybody. This is Connor Super Goofy, and welcome back to another video where I am going to
Full screen shoot.
be reacting to another SenPal interview on Soap Records. This time it's the Magnet interview. So,
Yeah. And
drip.
that part right there, drip my drip. Man, YouTube spoiled that. Oh, shame on
My
you.
drip. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. This is hidden lore, by the way. 110,000 views. But that's not the highest viewed video I've been in. The highest viewed video I've been in is 260,000 views. You know, I I would like someday, if it's even possible, I would love to hit 1 million views, see how it goes. I mean, I don't care if it's 1 million. I really don't care to be huge famous, but I don't really care to be famous. I love if maybe someday I can have like 70,000 subscribers. I'd be fine with that. That I will say. Um. Anyways, let's get into it.
Let's go
Sorry.
Hey
straight
everybody,
into it.
welcome back with another Soap Records interview with Sen Pal. We are doing the Magnet interview. That's one of his songs off of his Overlooked album. So, speaking of the song, what does it mean to you?
It means attraction. That's what it means. And yeah, I apologize for the audio. Um, I don't know what. I mean, no, actually, I can confirm this. So I will say that the reason why it wasn't my audio, I can confirm it wasn't my audio. It's something with the Discord. Because we did the Thrills interview, and he said the audio wasn't sounding really too efficient, and so um, I'm not sure. It's something with Discord with their whole audio system. It's not me that's like far away from the camera. I know it's not because I was far away. You can tell from Switchblade and alone. I did um, the interviews, and you can tell I was really talking clear, but it was something with Discord or something. I have my microphone as loud as I can to do those, and for some reason it just doesn't want to up the microphone level, and that to me I'm confused. Even not just only me that had the problem, but it was also George. George also, Soap was telling us too that the audios weren't really so loud for both of us, so he had to um, adjust the audio and isn't editing, whatever. But yeah, that's all I can say. I think it's just Discord.
Whoa, that wow,
As you
Senpal's
as you can tell, Connor's reacting to
audio
it.
that's is way too quiet.
I know.
I need to turn
Don't blame us three.
this up and turn this up.
I would suggest you blame YouTube for that,
Let
Noah,
let me
or
What
remove.
does it mean
Discord.
to you?
So you know the song "Magnet" deeply. With the word, the reason why I came up with the name title "Magnet" was because magnet. You know how magnets connect to each other? Well, they attract. And so when I use the word attract, it's attractive, right? I'm the magnet, and I'm talking about relationships or like getting asked out, and I feel attractive to this person that they say they have a crush on me. That's attractive, and that's why I thought attraction similar to magnet. There's the title, and you know I was even, you know, even making, I even add this to the thing. I just thought it'd be a useless thing. But when I made the song Magnet, I had the idea with that song when I made the song Airplane. I just thought of random words and I thought I was just going to put them as like a cover. And so I just thought, oh, maybe I should make something that's similar to like Airplane. And Magnet kind of was like a similar taste of it in a way. I would like you know how airplane has a picture of an airplane. I was thinking about having magnet be a magnet as the cover, but that wouldn't work. So I just thought I'd just throw it on the Overlooked album. And for this one, the reason why I made it on the Overlooked album to begin with is because I was overlooked. And I missed out a big, huge opportunity. You know, I wanted to know if I dated this person, would our relationship be even great? That's the question. It'd be interesting. But, you know, I think it, you know, to reflect on it, me attracted to gaming, because I do mention it. I think me doing gaming was like the best opportunity, I suppose. But to this day, I hope that I don't know. I hope that someday I feel loved by a woman. But honestly, I'm not. If I ever do get into like a relationship, I'm not gonna do sex quickly. This is not how you do it. That's not a relationship. That's just majorly. destroying yourself and your health 100%. It's not a good record for yourself. And if I wanted to do dating, I want to put this as a disclaimer. But when it's relationships, I want to get to know the person. That's the main thing. I want to know the person. I like to have fun, not like sex right away. Just have fun. Yeah, I just love to have fun or get to know the person or learn something new or be interesting into this person or something finds it very good. I hope she's a beautiful woman, knows what she knows that she wants to meet a man and get to know the man and not just use him as a pet, you know, whatever. I want a woman that's gonna be curious about me and is gonna stick to commitment with me, and we put Jesus first in our relationship. That's what I want. And we gotta work together. If we don't work together, I'm afraid that relationships cannot be a positive um, thing that affects you mentally. You gotta think about things like this. And sorry, I keep pausing, but this story basically is me talking about how a time I met like a girl. Her name was Jocelyn, and well, no, she didn't. I mean, I didn't meet her, but um, you know the story if you watched the Magnet interview. Basically, there was like this friend of Jocelyn's, and her name starts with an H, and she came up to me and said, "Would you like to date this person?" And so I was like, "No, I'm good," or something. And then I remembered I was like in like a wood chip area over by like a rock climbing wall when it was happening. It was like a normal, nice fog type of sunny blue sky day. Like I get the vibe. I visualize the vibe, and even like the playground, you obviously know it's in front of the middle school because that's where it was. And so, um, yeah, um, and I probably should talk about it. Like, but anyways, I guess I it just when But anyways, the story after when I made like the Switchblade song, I started to, and actually this is true. In that blue bedroom in that What's Up video was actually um like the room I actually started to like reflect on like the past things, and I realized that I forgot about the story, and I just thought, you know what, maybe I might have to make it into a song. It might be just interesting or something. So I go and do it. Excuse me. But yeah, I just thought I'd make a song into it because I reflected on something that was kind of had to happen or something. I'm not too sure. And you know, I even looked up. I mean, I don't mean to like be creepy and all, but I looked up this person, and she actually is dating a person that I went to gym with. Or I don't know if they're married, but uh, it was like a huge hand slap because the the person that she's been dating with a gym guy, this they had a healthy relationship, a great healthy relationship. I'm like, wow. So then she would have maybe been worth it if we worked together or something. I don't know. Yeah. It was during recess, obviously, too.
She came up to me and she asked me if I wanted to go on a date.
Man, that easy?
Yeah, it was that easy, and yeah, that I know it might seem like a rare type of thing for anybody to do that, but yeah, it was really that easy. It was really surprising that some woman, I mean, at the time I didn't really know really too much about relationships and stuff. To be honest with you too, I think it was kind of cringe with like dating and stuff. But as I get into like the end of my high school life, I started to find like romance movies more interesting because I don't know if it was because I started like to be more interested in like the Netflix series Cobra Kai. It's you basically know it if you know karate and stuff, but it's a karate type of season show, and yeah, I when I was young and stuff, and all the way through high school, I used to watch a lot of Karate Kid movies, like Daniel Larusso, all that type of stuff, and anyways, the Cobra Kai series had relationship stuff, and I felt like that was kind of cool. And there was like I don't know the names. I know Hawk with the mohawk. Um, God, I don't even know. I can't even tell you the names. But the Daniel Lalusso's son dates this. Oh no, no. What is his name? Johnny. Johnny has is it no no Johnny I think dates the the mom of the boy, and the boy meets um Daniel Russo's daughter, and they have like this fling together, and it's just I thought that was just awesome. Like I really genuinely felt impressed by it. So I just thought, wow, imagine if I had a relationship or something like that.
Want a date
It would be
her.
pretty cool.
But then this is the thing.
But unfortunately, I don't know. I think dating apps for me, 2023 is when I started doing dating apps. If you want to know something, 2023 I started doing dating apps. I don't know what got me into thinking that, but um, I don't know. I don't know if that was through like an advertisement. I'm not too sure, but wow. I don't remember. I know it like I don't know. It's
I was overlooked.
crazy.
I declined. I declined.
And we're not even into the video fully, and we're probably already 10 minutes into the video.
Yes. I was overlooked.
Right. That is
And also, I do want to note this too. I hate to go off with the hatred, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I was not aware. If I have to be honest with you, I was really not aware that Soap was gonna make this a joke of a video, like memeing. Like I wasn't aware of that, but I was aware that he was going to though like put up like a picture, or I mean a picture, but a video of the whole thing. You gotta stay gaming, bro. You gotta stay gaming. I was aware of that, but I wasn't aware of how, because Connor he caught attention.
like I've never been
I'll
asked
let him.
out before or asked anybody out before. Um,
Really? I've never asked anybody in real life either, but I have asked women online though. These women were real. They're not fake. These people were real. Not like the fake people that you go online and you search up on Google. Oh, look at dating apps. They have all these links on there. I'm gonna go click on this, set up a profile, and start matching. And I matched up with somebody, and I talked with this person. And hey, at least this is not a 45-year-old. It's not like that. No. There was a real. I had some real connections on Tinder, and some of them worked. Some of there was quite a few that were fake. They were quite a few, more than like I matched, but I think I matched like 10 or 5 people. Maybe it's like lower than 10, but it's like 5. I would take a guess it'd be 5. I matched with some of them, but they weren't even really relationships. They were basically useless talking points.
And I doubt I ever will, but
Just don't give up, Connor. Relationships is a process. Like I said, I commented on your video. What now? My mom's calling me now. Oh. Never mind. Like I said, I commented on your video. I said, if you want a relationship, you must begin with a friendship, and that's the only way I will say that will work. Anyways, yeah, just always talk to people. I mean, you'd be surprised if you like literally got to know the woman, and if you just say straight up hooking up like that, it won't work. I will strongly admit to you guys that dating apps are a scam, and they are. I've paid money. Yes, I have. Okay? And let me tell you this. I spent a couple times, but I will tell you, when I spent it like the first time, I got a lot of matches, and they were sort of real connections, like I was saying. They were sort of communications, but they just weren't really socializing really with me too much. These people were real accounts. I'm not faking this. You can laugh at me all you want, but I don't care.
and that's all. Like somehow I can relate to this. So
Wait, what was I again?
yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, like me working on the song Magnet while making the album Overlooked, I was reflecting when I got done with the song Switchblade.
Yeah,
I
see, I was talking
remembered
about it.
how of the story, because I had this story like come really like all out through high school and stuff, and it's like, I wonder if I.
Yeah, I don't think it was actually high school. I just think it was like after the song, actually, when I was making the Switchblade song. I think it was like 3 weeks, something like that. 3 weeks after when I made the song Switchblade. Not sure.
Should make it into a song Magnet, which I did.
Man, even thinking about this stuff, it just takes me back to where I was like sitting in front of the house outside on the cement sorting like nails and stuff. Wow. Like a memory that I guess got in my head. Like I would have never really think it would be such a memory, but
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, so I guess with
yeah,
that being
whatever.
said, what was she like then? What do you want to describe her?
Yeah, she had blonde hair. Jocelyn had blonde hair. Another person that I also mentioned her name is Ava, and she has brownish blondish hair. Didn't mention that about her. Um, when we get to that comment about like Ava and stuff, I can get into more details about who I dated, like 5 different people, or I think it was 5 or it was 7 people. But I can tell you each one of them, like
Yeah,
a
you kind
story.
of already did, but I guess I guess there's anything else you wanted to say about
But
her?
yeah, she did volleyball. I will say she. The reason why I know that because well, actually, I don't think it was. No, I'm describing like the wrong one. I think she was though in volleyball, but I know she was into like athletic stuff because I remembered like when I was in 5th grade, or if it was either like 7th grade, I don't know where it was. My head seems to believe it was like 5th grade because I remembered like cheerleader outfits, and she wore them, and I remembered she used to cheer the football team, or the kids football team.
About that?
And that's how I can tell it was like something with athletics. She was
Or you
into
think you got it
athletics.
covered?
I'm not into like uh football. I'm not like into like sports. I will tell you. I'm into bowling, but I don't watch bowling.
I don't know if I should say the name, but
Nah, you probably.
basically, well,
Okay.
and so she had the time to heard about a couple of times
Yeah.
something.
This is for some reason this is giving me a really horrible flashbacks to you know who, the
Of the girl.
person that I've talked about in the other 2 interviews.
Oh, well, that's the PTSD.
You know
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the lunch lady.
what I'm
I mean,
talking about.
not lunch
The
lady, the lunch
the whole
girl.
volleyball thing. Man, this is
Sorry.
hitting a little bit too close to home.
Like that. But
I'm
yeah,
sorry. Magnet
she has
was
like blonde
should have
hair,
been like an obvious
long
thing.
blonde
I mean,
hair,
you said you knew
black
about this
shirt,
stuff, and you even watched
and
this, so
yeah, that's all I can say for the
I
person
don't know.
Jocelyn, which is the person that
Oh yeah, and by the way, I did join Soap's stream. Not like this one. Well, maybe I did, but that was like a long time ago. But I joined today when before I started this video. I was on a stream, and I think Connor actually liked my comment, so he will potentially be reacting without having any reaction to it. So I hope that he sticks to his word. So he only liked it, but he didn't reply to it. So I hope that he will answer.
Fumbled. So, with that being said, have you ever been asked?
Fumbled.
Fumbled like rumble, right?
Have you ever been asked out by anyone else?
You're probably asking, what do you mean fumbled, rumbled? It's a Rocket League game mode, and I mean, I don't know like too much, but all I know is that there's something with Rocket League. You obviously know this, but no, it's because of the rhyme.
Else that you just fumbled the bag with, or did that go well?
Wait, what?
Like rumble, right?
Bag with, or have you ever been asked?
Yeah, so okay, well, I guess I will suppose I will start on like how I got asked out. So the first time I've ever got asked out was when I was in like 2nd grade, or if it was either 3rd grade. Um, Story takes place like around, oh god, what was the year? Was it 2011, or if it was 2012? I'm believing it's 2011 through 2012. I'm believing. Um, there was this girl that I rode a bus with, and back in those days when I rode the bus, I was really young, and I remember this. Hey, I remember this. And there was a little girl. She was like a grade below me, and she rode the bus with us. And this was way back when I was so social with everybody. Everybody was so easy to talk to. Like everybody started to talk. They socialized with me the way it was perfect. It just aced me, literally. But anyways, I saw. Oh, my mom's home already. But because she just made some sound. Um, I don't know. She and I kind of got really close, and I think there was like a time where I was sitting in a seat, and she decided to. Because I was very so uncomfortable when she was coming around me, and um she came and sat next to me, and she all of a sudden took things out of her backpack, and she showed me like this picture of her with the family and stuff. And I know when I said that, that's kind of crazy, but it is. But anyway, she shows the picture of her family and tells the story, but I don't remember the story. But then she shows me another photo, and this other photo shows her belly button when she's young. And um, her belly button, I can remember this, but it was popped out, not inside out. It was popped out. And I just thought that was like the weirdest thing. And then I think when it got to like then the school, and then the next school year, I think she moved or something, or she just started to drive. I mean, she didn't drive a car, obviously, because she was like probably like 6 or 7 when she was talking to me, and I was like 8 or 9, somewhere around there. And she just stopped. I mean, I stopped seeing her. That's the first time. Second time, which was the Jocelyn girl asked me out. The first girl that I was talking about, her name was Raven. Um, but anyways, Jocelyn, I already told you that. The second one, the third one, I believe. Oh, I think I think I want to say her. I think she's the one that came after, but her name was Rebecca, and she basically, so that story takes place way back in 2013 or 14, but and then I mean then it gets to revamp to 2016 where we meet again, or 2017, somewhere around there. But she went to church with me at this church. It was like a Reformed church. And we'd always have fun when we get done with church, and we'd always go to the playground because the church had a playground that we would play. Like they had like big swing set. You can just swing together, and it was just so fun. It was a moment of having fun. But then we go into a meeting again. I don't know how we met again. Maybe they just showed up again in a couple of years. But anyways, this time when we got to talk with them and socialize with them, um, they invited us to their house, and so we were like, oh yeah, sure. So we did. We went to their house, went to the person's house, and yeah, she dropped me off. I hanged out with the girl, and she, not gonna lie, that was like the first time I've ever like learned that you can turn your um PC, you can have your PC hooked to the TV, and I was so bizarre. It was so bizarre. I remember it being like the first time that I never knew that you can hook like a PC to the TV. That was like the first time, and I remembered we watched like a kids movie, and it was called Ant Boy. You might have heard of it, but it was like the second one where if it was with the girl, and yeah, we watched it. We hanged out. We even played like video games on her like little box kind of computer she had. But anyways, I'm getting like way deeper with this. But anyways, the way how she asked me out was, I think she was like, we matched on Snapchat. I don't remember how we got in contact with Snapchat. That's confusing. I don't know. Maybe I just searched up randomly these people, and I just thought I'd just see how they are doing. And we started talking in like 2020, or if it was 2021. But anyways, when we did like talking and stuff, I think I put out like a Yubo post where you ask questions, and the people that view your story, they view your story, and they respond to the question anonymously. But anyways, it was like one of the people who said, "Are you? Would you like to date me?" And I was like, "Who is this? Message me." And so I I have this curiosity. I just, maybe it's just I don't know. I just took a guess, but I think there was like a little tiny information that, did you ask me to date me? And then I think she said yes, maybe, and I'm not too sure. It's pretty bizarre. I don't know who it was, but anyways, I declined her because I just, I think the way how her like whole house lifestyle, I'm getting really I'm like, I think her house lifestyle was awful, and when it became, I think it was like either 2022 or if it was either 2021. But anyways, my mom, she talks. I mean, she decided one day, I don't know what got in her mind, but she decided to add the person Rebecca, and she basically um yelled at my mom, and she randomly said to my mom, "You stupid bitch." That's what I think. And I'm not entirely sure what the conversation was. Maybe I do. I probably assume it was something like Christianity or stuff, but she was like a messed up person. So it was a good thing I did not date her then. It was a great thing I didn't date her. Because now I can assume that she's living the emo, uh, doing the emo stuff, and doing all this vaping and all that stuff. So she's in a horrible mental state. Thankfully, I am not in that mood. Not really that much. I'm not like that deep into it. I'm thankful I don't have a crazy life like that. Um, the fourth person was a blend with the fifth person that asked me out, or sixth person that asked me out. But anyways, I think she replied to my story. That was like the first person to reply to my story. I don't know. I don't know. All I can say is I do remember that this person I went to band together with, and I don't know if it's a transgender person, but anyways, this was like 2020, fall time, around that time. I'm assuming it was 2020 fall time, like October or September, somewhere around there. But she asked me, "Would you like to date a person named Madison, Michaela, or me?" Which her name was Jaden, or his name. I don't know who it is. I don't know. Wasn't paying much attention to the person, but um, those three. I mean, he. See, I'm not trying to be mean, okay? I have no hate towards stuff like this, but I said no because I don't feel like I wasn't really, like I said, I wasn't paying attention to dating really much. And so I said, nah. So, oh no, the fourth person was Ava. Sorry. I think it was that. Yeah, it was Ava, and then the three um the three other people, I just mentioned, Michaela, Madison, and Jaden. But anyways, I think they're all bi now. But they messaged me kind of like you, bro, but it was like a reply to the actual Snapchat story, and I just said no, I didn't dare. And I would have actually, to be honest with you, I would have actually dated Michaela. No, no, it's not the person. Madison was the person. Michaela, I think, is starting a relationship, I think. I'm not too sure, but I would have dated Madison, but I don't know what she's like now. I don't view her TikToks. I don't view her stuff anymore. I don't have TikTok anymore. The only reason probably why they wanted to date me was because they thought I was so filthy rich because I was flexing with a golden chain. Which, that golden chain, I'm being honest, and I'm the honest person to be. But when I was doing the drip my drip thing, I was fake flexing, okay? I was. I will admit it. I'm the honest person. And I'm not putting myself in that position. I don't want to even talk about cringe jewelry. Like, why buy jewelry when it don't even benefit you, really? What is that supposed to prove? Like, what
Out
point
by
does
anyone
it?
else that you.
But, yeah, anyways, that's all I can say. I would have dated Madison, but I just wasn't really, I just didn't really think I would be necessary because Jaden was the person that told me, would you like to date any of those people? And I think she asked, would you like to date both of them? And that was like, no, because my sexuality is straight and I'm not gay. I am straight.
Fumbled the bag
Not
with,
no
or
not no other genders or whatever the heck you call the pronouns. I don't know how you even do it, but
did that go?
no, I lied. I think I know why. Because you mix in with the motions, and that makes no sense
Well,
whatsoever. But whatever you do with
Well,
these
if
weird
I've ever been
names,
asked
it's
out
kind of
on a date,
interesting names. But I'm not like that kind of person. I'm not that crazy.
yes, I've actually gotten asked out 5 times.
man,
Yeah. Oh no, well I actually got, because I was talking to you, like I had told you 4, and then I told you 3 added on top of it, so that made it 7. So I actually had 7, not 5.
Do you want me to tell you each of the stories?
Easy, So
The thing is, if I ever did get asked out, I don't think I would be able to do it. Is the thing.
Me too. I don't think I would have ever done it in high school at all.
I don't think.
I always wanted a girlfriend in high school, though. It would have been pretty nice, but then you have the other thing where women get so desperate, or the men gets desperate. It'd be like, oh, let's have sex. We live so good together. We can live for the best. It's like that type of stuff. Everybody at my high school was so desperate for sex. They're crazy. And even with like me just saying that words and stuff, I've even they even wanted a ditty party and stuff. It's disgusting. I don't know why they all wanted to have parties like in high school, and then they had to drink alcohol. Ooh, this solves my life. Ooh. But yeah, no, it was stupid. Like, why? That's the thing. Why?
Think I would even be able to say yes if I was.
Yeah, I would have never dated anybody in high school, and I'm actually kind of glad I actually didn't. Oh yeah, no, I actually do remember. I actually dated. I almost dated 8 people. Sorry, I guess I didn't have 7. There was another girl. Her name was Kira, and I didn't date this person at all, but she was kind of a jerk. If you want to know the truth, she how I got confirmation is that she was like a freshman and I was a senior. But anyways, it was like a time where I was on Gmail and I came across a message from her, and she sent me a message saying hi, and I was like hi, and then she says how are you, and I was like good. And so we messaged back and forth um like when we're not even at school. We talked, started getting deeper with it, and yeah, she asked me if she was cute, and I said yes, she looked cute, and she um I don't know. All I know is that there was like a time where I was like really stressed out about. I mean, no, no. There's more detail. There's like a time where it was like morning time, and we were in the lunchroom, and we get breakfast and stuff, and we would eat breakfast there, and she would be there too as well, and we would have a little bit of a conversation and stuff, and I was with my gang way back to when I was hanging around with them when we was all cool and stuff. And we literally were asked the same. Like we found out from like I found out from the gang that she was actually asking everybody in the classroom out because she was like so horny and stuff. It was disgusting. Yes, I said it. I said the word horny, HORNY. She was. And the only thing that made it successful for, well, actually, sorry, the story. Let me focus on the story. But she um, asked me when I was at at my house, he asked me, do you have a girlfriend? And I was like, no. Would you like to be my girlfriend? That's what she said. I said it wrong. Would you like to be my boyfriend? That's what she said. And yeah, I said, yeah. Or no, I didn't give her an answer, really. I think it was like a maybe, yeah. It was like that type of thing, and she was like, cool, can't wait to meet you at, school the next day, um, and then I think, because this was the time where I was like at home taking a day off because I was just so pissed off at the teacher because she was making me so nervous about stuff. It made me feel so uncomfortable, so I just took a day off because of that reason. And she'd be like, "I'll see you tomorrow at school," or no, I think it was like a few hours in, and I said, I don't think I want to date you," and she would be like, why?" And I told her I don't think I want this, and then she gets all angry. And then the next day, I go to the lunchroom for breakfast, and she shows up with her girlfriends, acting tough. And boy, she was like rude. She was like rude. She says, "You're an idiot." I don't know what I know she was like yelling at me because I wouldn't date her. And it was disgusting. I was even trying like a little bit, but I was like weak. I will admit it was sort of weak. But nowadays I'm strong and I know what I can do to defend myself. But I'm not the senior year Sen Pal. Um, but with that type of angle, it was just rude. I even tried to defend myself and it was just very uncomfortable. And so I talked to the teacher and she got in trouble, I think, or something, or she just was persuaded into um, not doing it anymore somehow, something with the connection with the stuff. But anyways, nowadays she's got a man, it looks like. Oh, how can I tell? Because her stupid Facebook profile gets on my stinking suggested feed, and I don't like that really, and I just don't want to see people I go to school with. I don't want to see that crap. But yeah, I don't like her at all. I think she was stupid. And she actually was really close to dating with one of my guys. And they did date only like 2 days or a day, something like that. They managed to hold hands and stuff. They didn't kiss at all because I think they were embarrassed or something. But he managed to hold hands with her, but it wasn't really like a relationship. So anyways, it didn't last long. That's what I will say. And
Asked
I did not
because,
date.
like, you see, the thing is that I'm not trying to like date or anything. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like, not only would I say that that's like just not my priority at the moment, but it's
yeah.
also just like,
It's always good to prepare when you're in a like yourself. You want to prepare yourself mentally. You want to get to know, like I said, get to know the person. You start working things out or something. Or even this, way better. Um, you don't interfere with that, but you work on yourself to make yourself mentally aware or mentally knowing what you're doing as a person, and you think of like the circumstances of these scenarios. You don't know. You just have to think about things like that because it just doesn't work like that if you just straightly get into something like you're not really good at, and you're just forcing yourself into things that get you to other places. And yeah, I would agree. I'd work on improving yourself. That's what it is. It's
um,
the best choice.
I wouldn't, like, I just don't think I can like be in a relationship
That's not
like
so.
right now. So yeah.
That's not so, Connor.
I would say, I guess,
You're a good human being. You seem like a really good human being. But don't think I'm hitting on you. No, I'm not into you, obviously. No, but I'm sure there's like women out there for you. There is. It's just that people gotta open out or open up or something to be. They should be curious. That's what they should be doing. And this person seems interesting. Just say, "Hi, how are you? Doing good? Would you like to play a game with me? You seem pretty interesting. I'd like to get to know you." And then be like, "Oh yeah." But I'm sure, Connor, there's gotta be someone out there for you. That I can guarantee you. You are a good person that asks things and you make your own opinions to be in the videos, and that tells me how smart you are. You are very smart.
Yes. With that being said, if you were getting
I
asked
don't
like
know if
five
you
times,
ever
or
got
say
told
for
that,
more,
but you are.
how like
You might see
how
things differently. I
how
might not
I'm
agree
trying
to
to think
things
how I want to kind of phrase this
like
question here.
you all the
So
time, but
when you were
I can give
young,
you
did you
a.
ever think about love, or
You're a brave person that is never afraid to speak out, and that's great.
you kind
That's
of
what
really
I
just
like to
focus on just
see.
like playing around? Like for me,
Sometimes,
I didn't really think about
but I
dating
will
until I was in
say
like
you do
eighth
good.
or ninth grade. I was like, oh, well, I might want to date someone. Like before, I just went home and played video games, played with toys. You know,
Yeah, it's a
Like
similar story.
I'm still at that point where like I'm still at that point. I
Mm,
haven't really thought about like a relationship yet.
yeah,
That's
I went to school at the middle school. I didn't really care. I didn't really think about
exactly.
that. I didn't really care at all. So I mean, I guess like when you were young, did you think that way too, or not?
Yeah, I did.
So back in like when I was in middle school,
I was
way
focused
back
on the
when
Fortnite.
Andrew.
That's around the time when I was like suicidal. When she asked me out, um, sorry, I'm picking my nose. But anyways, um, uh, when I was suicidal and stuff, it was sort of like around the time when I was like suicidal, like around that time. But asking me was kind of cool, I suppose. But I didn't really pay attention. I was, like I said, paying attention to Fortnite and looking forward to getting done with school done quickly or something.
Question. Um, Basically, there's a lyric that is in the
And if you want to find any like lyrical, like I should have said this at the beginning, but if you want to find any information about the songs and stuff, please go to Genius. Search up Senpal Magnet, Senpal, capitalize the S, put a 4 there, and put magnet, and you can find the answer.
on my tablet. Um, Good for her. She got a boyfriend. Couldn't be me because I had a.
And that's when I was like reflecting. Like I said, I decided to look up her online, and yeah, I guess I'm a creep for that, I suppose. But because I just was curious, like how's she doing or something. I don't know. It just was like a stupid thing for me to think that, but looked her up, found her with the gym guy,
Different plan, and
which
she
I'm
thought
happy
I was
for
going to
her.
be her man. Well,
Mm-hmm.
the thing of it is that what its meaning there was that I was focused, like I said, on the alone slash
Yep,
introduction
Fortnite.
interview. I started playing Fortnite, and so when I was doing that at the time, I was focused on to making
I'm
Fortnite.
gonna skip a little bit.
Like like a lot of them, and by the way, this is another fun fact, but this is not on the. I could tell you like one of the 5 people that
Oh,
we could pull up the picture, but I was famous for
And you wanna know something that's kind of crazy too? But this guy right here, Fivo, he didn't he didn't ask me or anything about putting this short right here onto YouTube, but he did it anyways. If you wanted to know something, he took my short, downloaded it, and he put it up to YouTube for his content. I was really mad, kind of mad at it, but I like the views though. I love it. Glad it's part of the history. I'm glad I made it to the history list, but I was not proud of the fact that I got so many negative feedback. They were like saying, "Oh, this guy that was at this specific timestamp, oh boy, he was cringe." And I guess so. I guess I can say I was sort of cringe. I wasn't really like working. Like I wasn't really like knowing what I was doing. I was only just doing like transitions. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was like dropping like the short and stuff, the title for the video was called "Too Dripped Up," and that was the my famous title for the famous video that I made, the biggest one, like the first one that's on the top one. I love to beat it someday, but unfortunately, I had some hashtags that were actually kind of incorrect. Like there'd be like one called "Too Gucci for Real." That one's pretty easy to understand, but then when we get to like transition, I actually spelt it incorrect, and I said transaction, not transition. Uh, I just didn't know how to spell, or I just couldn't tell what the word was. And so I just put down transaction, and it made it to the list for some reason. And they probably catched on that my titles and stuff was just like the most weird stuff. And they thought I was like worth $1,000,000. They thought I was like legit flexing and stuff like this, all this stuff, that, this, whatever. Ooh, look at him. Look at this face. Look at this face. This face looks like everybody's reaction when they look at this stuff. It'd be like, I guess this is
Drip by
cringe.
drip TikTok type of thing.
But Fivo never got in contact with me. He never said anything to me. That's the stupid thing. And then he has the comments on that video. It's all negative when you get to that timestamp. It's like, I cringe so hard.
Okay.
And so I was
It's like, kidding
basically
me.
popping off.
And you know, when that TikTok was like trending, this was like February 4th, I think, of 2021. I was at high school, or I think I was at the no, I was leaving the high school around like 8 something. And the reason why is because I had to hop on this bus to go to my like KTC, which is like a program that helps you to learn all these skills and then perform them on to like the real jobs and stuff. But anyways, there was this girl, and she's my cousin, and I rode the bus with her, and I asked her, "Can I see your phone? I want to know how big my video is," because when I woke up in the morning or so, I don't know, I was realizing, wow, that video is popping. I was like, whoa. And then I remembered always looking on my tablet, it'd be like showing notification after notification after notification after notification. I was like, wow. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. This is the best day. I'm famous. I'm TikTok famous. I was like doing that, but I'm not TikTok famous. I was never TikTok famous. A lot of people can say that too, I guess, but I was just proud of an accomplishment, I guess I can say. I was proud of myself, I will say. But I'm not proud of the fact that the video got backlash and it just was horrible for a lot of people, so I guess I was forced to delete it. I have took the screenshot. I had the TikTok, so I didn't completely delete it. I have the video. I actually have the video. I don't think I'll upload it onto YouTube, but I can tell you if I did upload it onto YouTube, I'd get copy strike, and I just don't want that really. So, anyways, yeah, it was a cool experience, and I asked if I can see her phone to see my TikTok, and it was like gaining every time when like every 30 minutes it'd gain like 20,000 views. And I was like, wow, that's a cool jump from there to there. And then when I got home, there'd be so many comments, and there'd be so many like not even liked comments, and I'd be so impressed by it. It was cool. It was an awesome experience.
Another photo you can put on there as well. Yeah, I did like the drip my drip TikTok thing, and after when I got done.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I just realized I don't have the speed up to 2 minute 2, but you know.
I got so many friend requests off Snapchat, and there was.
Yeah, and when the trend was happening, I did get a lot of Snapchat requests, and that's how I met Ava. And she did add me to a group full of nice people that were like socializing, but there was like this one time when it was like June, or if it was either July of 2021. There was a guy that was part of the group saying she's actually my girlfriend. I was like, well, why did you add me to the damn group? So I left it. I left it because I had enough of being trolled.
Lady, her name was Ava, and she.
Ava's a better name than Jocelyn, bro. Like, Jocelyn's not a very pretty name. Ava, I can like get behind.
From Minnesota.
What? You get behind. Whoa, Connor. Whoa, man.
But she put me into like a huge group chat type of thing, and I thought because she was like.
And yes, I agree.
L
L
group
group chat.
chats, bro. L group chats. L. Like Big Soap reacted to that too.
Yeah, and see, Soap was turning it into like a joke, but this part I will say I let that slide because I would say that was funny. I will say that was funny.
When she was like,
And even when Connor was saying,
Like Big Soap reacted to that too.
Al group chat? Say it. Say it. Say it.
Too.
Al group chat. Say it.
L. Like Big Soap reacted to that too.
Same pictures. I mean, she just created a big group chat basically.
Yeah.
Who? Just
Random
people, or like
people.
It's still on the screen, bro. L group
Yeah,
chats.
other random people. Sorry, I'm not being specific, but yeah, I was in like a huge other group with other people as well.
Yeah.
And she was also included as well.
So
Like,
they all
people
get
were
that.
like, telling me, "Are you gonna date Ava? Are you gonna date Ava?"
Yeah, and I was asked when I was in that group chat, I was asked by a lot of people. If I had to take a guess how many people were in that group chat, I think it were around like 20 people or 15 people. I don't remember. It was a huge group. And yeah, I just used to talk with them, but you can tell at the end it didn't work so well because somebody was
I don't know. I don't really know.
stupid enough to tell me that.
Lord.
I mean, I didn't know.
But Ava, if you want to know what she has a boyfriend now, which is good. I guess good for her, benefit her,
Just random.
bless
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, that's what I was like focused on basically for I wasn't really too focused with being really that much in the 11th all of high school year, and so yeah. That's all I
Yeah.
can say about that.
So I guess so. I guess you probably technically answered it, but just to clarify, you did say you had like so in the song and recently like a few minutes ago, you did say that you had a plan. Was that plan the Fortnite montages, or is there some other plan you're talking?
Okay, let's read it. Couldn't be me, and this was talking about Jocelyn actually. Couldn't be me because I had a different plan because I was talking about like Fortnite. Like I said, I don't have to say that anymore. But and she thought I was gonna be her man. Well, I mean, good for her. She got a boyfriend that's up there. But I should have. I don't know. I had the word wrong. I was a little dyslexic with what I said, but good for her. She couldn't. She got a boyfriend. Couldn't be me because I had a different plan, and she thought I was going to be her man. And yeah, I was too busy. Like I said, Fortnite.
In the song too. Like I haven't
What?
really mentioned my feelings on the song, like my feelings on the song. This is another song it's another song like Switchblade that grew on me when I heard it on the album. But unlike
Yeah.
Switchblade, I only think Magnet really works on the album. It doesn't work as a standalone track really.
Oh,
So it didn't grow on me the extent that Switchblade did.
well, I'm glad that it worked out for me to put it out on the Overlook then. Because this song, Magnet, if it was a single, he probably wouldn't even like that.
I was there.
He would have like said, "Oh, this should have been a song on an album or something," but it isn't. But thankfully, I managed to have it on the Overlooked album, which is good.
Hey, let's see how the streams go.
And then this is where it kind of becomes mean, and he goes to switch it over to soap, whatever. Anyways, let's continue.
Fortnite sucks, man. Fortnite sucks.
Yes, I agree. Fortnite does suck. I hopped on, by the way, to test it out. I was playing with George, Tibio George. We actually played Fortnite together, and he was like, we had this basic idea, and this will be a thing, but we had this idea we were gonna do like a music video and stuff. And you know what? I had like an idea where I would like I'd make the music, and I thought since I did Fortnite montages, I remembered recording cinematic type of thing, and you know what? I was like, what if I record Fortnite cinematics and use my song to make a Fortnite music video? Genius. And I know this was already discovered by the singer David D4VD, and yeah, unfortunately, I can't do it actually. Yeah, I don't, and it didn't work out because we actually did hop on to playing Fortnite. 2026, we hopped back onto it. We tested out a little bit. And I gotta say, I'm not really good at it anymore, and I'm actually glad I am not good at it because they added so many stupid settings. It's like the most ridiculous thing they did. It's like such a huge mess. Like, I rather prefer the old settings where I can do whatever the heck I want instead of having like easy edit be the thing. That's like the most stupid thing they add. Stupid. I can't even play. I'd say back when I played, I can say the settings was way better, and the way how to understand it was so easy, not complicated. But unfortunately, the idea with the music videos did not work at all. So that's something I will say to you. Magnet, attractive.
Yes. I forget
Yeah.
what that one meme was.
You gotta stay gaming, bro.
It's
Don't focus on the
loud.
girl. Just stay
It's
gaming.
so loud.
So, well, I guess what you could say, social media and all that stuff. Have you done dating apps? Because I've had.
Yes, I have done dating apps, and we don't have to watch all this, but I can answer the questions. Yes, I have used dating apps. Like I said, I used Tinder, I used Duet, I used Bumble, I used Upward, I used Holy App, I used Hilly, I was getting into even Pure, which is another app, but I didn't even use it really too much. But I was going to be getting into it, but I just didn't think it's really good to use. But I've tried dating apps. I've tried them, and I will say strongly, they are all not good. I will say, I started to see a huge spark and a change, but honestly, I think like what sparked me really good was the app called Duet. I actually got some connections with talking to people. I even mentioned to you guys this on the stream, Connor and Soap, that I was close to dating the Latina. And turns out she didn't really socialize really much. I was like the only person that was like communicating, and she told me about her life, how she's going to be like this nurse someday, and she's right now, as we're talking, she's studying in college to become a nurse. And unfortunately, she became so very busy. She just didn't meet my standards, and I just decided to unmatch her because she wasn't really that much talkative. I was like the only one to give her the questions, and she answered them. And then before I unmatched her, she basically put me, because I told her I did music and I showed off my songs and stuff. And oh no, I think I was asking her, would you like me to make a song for you? And she says yes. And I don't know if I said, did you want it to be like a something, you got like a story, and then she tells me the story that um this girl made the Latina so jealous, she decided to use me, me, me. She used me to make a song dissing her, which was like, I guess, a stupid way. I should have never looked into getting this. I should have never got myself into that position. But she used me to make a song, and I mean, it's kind of good though in a way. But um, anyways, she sends the song that I made to that girl that she basically stole the man or something, and it was like a story how she was like trying to like call this girl, and it turns out her boyfriend picked up and said she don't want to talk to you, and then she claims that the whole situation as her being so fake because she's been ignoring or something. And yeah, um I made the song for her, and she sent it to her, and she was like, who is this that made this song? And I don't think she said anything about me,
Some
but
experiences, some good, some bad, in getting apps.
all she
I know
got
that
was
using it
like
more.
my
So
band
I
lab
personally would rather.
name.
I would rather meet someone naturally than through the internet, or I
Yes,
don't really want to be hooked up either. I want it to be like, yeah, we met at this place, and I don't want to be like, yeah, just I'm just swiping left and right, and yeah, that's how it happened. That's a boring story. I want a real story. So, have you tried anything, or you just not
exactly.
gonna even try?
Well, I will tell you this. Yes, I have tried dating apps. I'm gonna
Uh,
agree, and yeah,
Did you pay for yours?
I paid a couple times, but wasn't
Oh, I pay a
but
single cent for that stuff.
yeah, I was embarrassed when we got to that part. Yeah, I did. I did. Why? Because it worked a couple times. Got some connections instead of waiting for days, like a caveman growing a beard. I just thought I'd waste my money, and I mean, hey, at least I'm the honest person. I'm the honest person. Believe me, I'm an honest person. I wouldn't be lying about stuff like this.
This is
So,
going to be like the funniest interview reaction that I've ever done. This is, yeah, bro. This is going to be like so funny.
Heck,
Fumbled.
heck no.
I would not recommend anything with dating
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew about this, but YouTube.
On the
Yeah, and then I get into like a conversation about the
Should clarify
fact
that
that
one.
YouTube
First
was
of all,
actually like a dating app. I think that was true. There was like a video that I came across, and apparently, um, yeah, YouTube was like a dating site. I'm not too sure if that's true or not, but it was. But then I suggest that maybe YouTube, there should be like some YouTube platform. It doesn't have to be on the YouTube platform. It should be possibly like on a different platform, like you do a blog about yourself, what you do, and they get to know you, and it'd be easier. But people like kids, um, yeah, obviously it wouldn't work out because it would end up bad. And I can say, yeah, that is a bad idea. I will say if it was on the platform of YouTube, I think it would be a bad idea for that. And I think there should be like a different app, I think. Be like YouTube, and this time you just swipe away and you just find what fits your interest, and if it fits your interest, then it can work out possibly. But it'd be on a different app. But you have to be careful with your kids about that stuff still, because that's an awful thing. Like I mean, this is something that I don't really talk much, but everybody's aware of the Roblox situation, and people have been meeting in real life on that game apparently, and they end up trying to meet because there's like one person being the girl or one person being the guy, and the girl turned out to be, or I don't know if it was like a man or like a boy talking to a girl. Um, she doesn't want to meet, and so this boy actually meets this person at the place where the boy is actually the man, and turns out the man meets up with the girl, and it turns out the girl was not a girl, it was a man. So it was like catfish and weirdness, and there was like aggressiveness even too with like these stuff, and it's a big thing that's been happening to um so far. That's what I've been told,
Relationship?
Yeah,
and
one.
it's true.
Oh.
One my entire life.
It's
And
awful.
it was through that app.
Awful.
So I'm obviously, huh?
3 years you were in a relationship or what?
No, it was my only relationship, the only one. I think it was about 2 years. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't end it. Well, nah. Anyways, that's in the past. We're good. We're good now. Yeah, I could probably save that story for a podcast episode of when I start that back up. But anyways,
Yeah.
because again, I didn't have a podcast in the mix right now with another buddy. We're gonna revamp a whole new channel to get it going. That might be where you hear that story. But anyways, yeah. So that dating apps are not pretty much. You kind of have to kind of really find a good one because now they used to be, to my knowledge, like straight up like that. You're there to date, not just to hook up. It's a whole different story. If I date someone, I'm dating them to marry them. That's the way I see it. That's
Exactly. Yeah, that's I see it too. Mm-hmm. Date to marry. Because if you date, you start dating, you get to know the person really well. But if you go straight up hook up, you start messing your life up.
there's no like even people that date just to date. It's like for what? Like you're really wasting time, money, like even
Yeah.
mental strain.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly. Exactly what he's saying. And it is today still is mentally straining your head. It's hard to find a relationship, honestly. And you want to know why it's also another reason why it's hard? Not just because of communications and stuff, but people who've had countless times of, you know what, a lot of times, and they get STDs, you can't even tell. You can't tell if this person is telling the truth. They'd be like saying all these rich words, and it's like the hardest thing you can even trust as like a person. So if you haven't had STIs and this person has STDs, you could get spread by that, and it's just a nerve-wracking thing. And it's made by all these stupid, dumb decisions of these stupid, retarded people that thought they can have unlimited, you know what.
I mean, again, this could turn to a podcast episode, but I just want to touch on people who cheat real quick. Is like, why would you like put yourself through that mental frustration of having to juggle two relationships.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I remember her birthday. Like, I remember her dog's birthday. And this one doesn't have a dog, it has a cat. But also has a pet.
Why do you cheat? Why? What does that even do? What, like, that's not good. Not good to cheat on somebody. Especially you're in a relationship and this person you already love, you're in a connection, and then you find somebody else person. Come on, stop it.
Fish that we won at the
Awful.
It ain't worth it. I don't know how people do that.
Fish, bro.
But anyways, just to get off of this, before I get mad, I don't want this interview to turn into me talking about crap.
It's okay. I like learning more new stories about you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I had that podcast.
Yeah, I do. I like learning more.
In this room, this studio.
No problem.
We're getting that figured out right now. But
is that going to be on the Soap Records channel, or is that?
Oh no, it's its own. It's gonna be its own channel. If you follow this channel and or my main one, Big Soap, I'll be posting a lot of stuff about that.
I'm excited for the podcast, Soap. I am. I'm looking forward to it if it's possible someday.
I mean, we're gonna do a whole new.
Don't know. That might be a changed idea, but I don't know.
It's probably more of like a game.
But
show.
I hope that your dreams come true for the podcast. If you're still interested, I hope it happens.
It'd be interesting. We're still in the works.
Up to you. I'm not judging what you have to say.
Now, there were some lyrics about. I guess kind of goes hand in hand with Danny.
Okay, I believe no one lonely. Seriously, I really do. They're in the chemistry. They aren't lonely. So right here, people who like the reason why I said this on the song Magnet was because I literally was like, people who say they are like lonely, like really? I don't think so. Because every time I'm like, I look at you and it'd be like you're smiling and stuff. And so if you're smiling and stuff, that means you're happy. And I immediately revert to thinking they are in a chemistry. And they aren't lonely. Like, that's like, I don't see how depressed you are physically. And it's just, yeah, and then I should have highlighted this, but I was like, they're a bunch of phony that act like that. I see them in the relationship. They're like a magnet. They're gonna attract. The way they feel, that is trash. Well, I read the whole thing. They think they're in a movie, but that's technically ass. Yeah. So when I was like this, let's see, where do I have? It starts like this. The way they feel, that is trash. They think they're in a movie, but that's technically ass. So there's like a church I went to. It's not the church. I did the live stream. It's not that church. It was like a different church. My mom went to like this big church, and there would be a group of people, and they'd be like being all stupid and stuff. Like they'll not listen, but if somebody ever cheers, they really listened because they finished end of the tone. Everybody had to follow what this person had to say. Like, yeah, and then the next people do, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo. It'd be like that. And it's stupid. And people who made relationships and stuff, like they're in relationships, they act like they're, oh my goodness, I fell immediately in love because I didn't focus too much about the relationship. I'm just going to follow along to basically what a movie does. Write it down on a piece of paper, be like, oh, step one, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, and then the second step, kiss immediately because I pushed this guy down and this guy defended me and this guy saved me. Ooh, I should like that kind of weird crap. It's so stupid. Yeah, they think they're in a movie. They take all these stupid romance movies and they cram it down their heads. And it just
lonely or alone. Like, yes, like
there
should be someone for everyone. Otherwise,
that's my own bias, but I feel like it's really stupid. That's what it is. I feel like it's really stupid.
Very, very upsetting.
That's
like,
my bias.
There's no one for you out there. Like, oh, so I guess what affected you with about being like did you like what made you kind of like say that in the song per se?
Yeah, well, I already answered that.
Any worship theme and stuff, but anytime I go into like some group thing and they talk about something.
Okay, there's shit happening outside my room. It's my freaking brother and sister. That's kind of scaring me. I don't want anyone to like invade my room and stuff. I know that there's crazy kids like to do that. Not my brother and
Yeah,
sister, but like their friends. Their friends like
funny.
Like, and so I always ask my mom, like, you see the
good
people,
band lab.
people feel differently, and
You start this.
weird. And there's no offense to that, like,
I don't think there's any more, is there?
you see, like people like.
And I'm sure, wise.
So Connor has mentioned.
Oh yeah, okay.
Genre. What
Oh,
do you consider
yeah.
this album to kind of be?
So, the genre, I feel like it's lo-fi rap. I think it is lo-fi, because it's all Joji, lo-fi, R&B. I think it's something like that. Soap considers it to be an electronic, which I 100% doubt it is, because that's not, like, even matching the vibe of it. Electronic's like upbeat type of synth. That's what it is. That's what electronic is.
Genre wise.
But I think I don't know what I can consider myself. I think I'm rap. I can tell you I am rap. I know for sure I am rap. But so far in the years, I feel like I've been even making myself more pop rap. Like I'm making pop kind of mixed in with rap now, because it's like something is standing out and you're talking about it with your rapping, and it's just Easter eggs like Taylor Swift mixed in with Drake. It's like that type of thing with me, because it's like inspiration. It's like a mixed in, and then that's how I get the pop rap idea of me thinking I am, because it's like that, because I like Easter eggs and I can make it into something new and I just rap about it.
I mean, it was kind of rock.
The production. I mean, I don't make the beats. I make sure.
Yeah, and I don't make the beats. I credit them, and if you want to find the beat, whoever made the producing for each of the songs, I recommend you check out the behind this track on SoundCloud to find my beats. Sadly, I don't really put it out onto YouTube with what I was doing, but fortunately, yeah, I just don't do it. All I can say, is I love to someday maybe make beats myself, and if I could, I'd love to make myself music that I think my style is obviously clear, but I love that sound that I've been finding, like literally to rap on the beats. It's my favorite. I love it. Works so well. And so I use them.
Yep.
And that's how I make the songs happen. I just download the beat off of YouTube and then I just add my vocals. That's how it works. And if any stupid producer is ashamed that their song that they put out onto YouTube and they just didn't get the profit that they were wanting, screw you. And you make a big deal about it when you put it out onto YouTube, and I suggest you do not put it out onto YouTube. Put it on BeatStars.com. Don't make a stupid argument about, oh, you should have never used my thing. Nope, it was you, because you didn't make it hella obvious. Me and George had a problem with that, like this. It's stupid.
There's a lot of them.
And we don't like that.
Yeah, so that's all.
It was stupid.
It's a bag of mixed marbles. I mean, I don't know why I said that, but I'm sick to it. It's a bag of mixed marbles. Whatever that means. But yeah, that's kind of all I guess that's kind of all I had, because it's a quick song, so there's really not much to kind of pick at. So I guess, do you have any other kind of closing remarks?
Okay, so that's all. I think, yeah, that's all I can say for me. I didn't really like the thing, but I could tell you there was a lot of things to talk about. And wow, my the reaction to this was like an hour long. Jeez. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, hit the post notifications, and I'll see you guys on the Thrills interview. Peace.